Okay, we're now on page 11 and looking at number 36, rhythm time. This is a clap and count line, so we're going to clap and count through this rhythm. Here we go. 1, 2, clap and count with me. 1, 2, 1, hold, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, 1, hold, 2. Now you can keep going back and clapping and counting with me on that. If you'll notice in the 6th to 7th measure, there's a quarter note that's tied across the bar line. So if we look at measures 6 and 7, we would count that 1, 2, and then the tie is hold over to 1 in measure 7, then 2. So make sure we get that counting correct. Now that we've already clapped and counted line 36 on page 11, now we're going to play it using the note that it tells us just above it in the number 2. It tells us to play on C concert. So let's play a C together. All right, so we're going to use that C for every note in 36. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, now. Rest. All right, so notice that that tie can take you from one measure to the other. So it can cross bar lines. So that in measure 6 to 7, beat 2 was tied to beat 1. It still gets 2 counts. In number 37, in the second measure, we have a new note. And that note is A. It's located on the second space of the staff, and it's fingered thumb 1, 2, and the right hand pinky. It sounds like this. Play that A with her. Ready? Now. Now let's say and finger the first 4 measures of number 37. Ready? Here we go. B flat, the new note A, hold. B flat, C, D, rest. So let's play that together now. 4 measures. 1, 2, ready, now. All right, now the last 4 measures, let's say and finger. Ready, now. E flat, D, C, B flat, hold it, A, B flat, hold. So let's play those last 4. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, now notice in this, where they're no longer marking the flat signs next to your B's or your E's, because we have that key signature at the beginning showing B flat and E flat. That tells us that every note named B is flat and every note named E is flat all the way through. So we no longer have to mark them. So let's play all the way through 37. 1, 2, begin now. And keep backing that up and going through it until we're comfortable with that new note A. Okay, this is line 38, sight reading challenge shoe fly. We want to look at the very beginning of this in the key signature. It tells us that all of our B's are flat and all of our E's are flat. They won't be marking those next to the notes any longer. Let's say and finger the first 4 measures together. Ready? Here we go. D, B flat, hold, C, D, E flat, C, hold. Now let's play those 4. 1, 2, here we go now. And the measures right under that on the second line are the exact same. So let's look at the last 4 measures of the first line of 38. Let's say in finger we have C, then our new note A is tied over the measure, then B flat, C, D, B flat, hold. So play that with us. 1, 2, and now. Okay, now we're going to look at the last four measures of the second line because we really don't need to go over those first four again. So let's say and finger the last four measures. 1, 2, ready, now. F, 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 E flat, D, C, B flat, rest. So let's play those four. 1, 2, here we go. Now we're ready to play all the way through 38. Remember, this is 2 lines long, so when we get to the end of the first line, we continue right on to the second line. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, you can keep backing that up and playing through it until you have that new note A where it's comfortable going back and forth to it. Okay, now we're looking at line 39, Russian folk song. We're looking at part A. We have the second measure. Again, we have the 1 measure repeat, so that tells us to play in measure 2 the same thing you had in measure 1. So let's say and finger the first 4 measures. Here we go. Ready? Now. D, F, 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 D, F, 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 G, E flat, C, E flat, D, D, hold. Remember to look at that key signature at the beginning telling us that every B is flat and every E is flat. Let's play those first 4 measures. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, now let's say and finger the last 4 measures. We have D, F, 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 then the measure repeat tells us to do that again. D, F, 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 G, E flat, C, A, B flat, hold, hold, rest. So let's play those last 4. 1, 2, ready, now. Okay, let's play all the way through part A. Remember to look at your key signature. That first flat is a B flat, telling you that all B's are flat. The second flat is an E flat, telling you that every note named E is flat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, now. Okay, keep backing that up and going through it until you're ready to play that with the other part. Now we're looking at 39, Russian folk song, part B. So let's say and finger the first 4 measures of part B. Look at your key signature. You have a B flat that tells you that all B's are flat and an E flat that tells you that all E's are flat. So let's say and finger, ready, now. B flat, D, 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 B flat, D, 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 E flat, C, A, C, C, B flat, hold. So let's play that. 2, ready, begin. Okay, now let's look at the last 4 measures and say and finger. Observe, make sure we observe the measure repeat. Ready, say. B flat, D, 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 B flat, D, 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 E flat, C, A, B flat, hold, hold, rest. So let's play those 4 measures. 1, 2, here we go now. Now we're ready to play all the way through part B, making sure we observe the key signature, all B's flat, all E's flat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, letter B. And keep backing these videos up and going over them until you're comfortable and good with that line. Also play part B while you listen to part A, and play part A while you listen to part B, and play the duet with the recording. Okay, we're looking at number 40, Sans Serene. This is normally a test line, so we want to spend a little bit extra time working on it. Since this is in 2/4 time, there's only two notes in every measure. We're going to go over the first 8 measures of this fingering and saying. So let's say and finger the first 8 measures. Here we go. We have F, hold, D, E flat, F, hold, hold, F, G, F, E flat, D, F, hold, E flat, hold. Now make sure you look at your key signature and realize that every B is flat and every E is flat. Let's play those first 8 bars. Ready? 1, 2, begin now. Now, the half note tied to the quarter note gets 3 counts. So 1, hold, 2, hold, 1. So make sure we carry it all the way across to the next measure. Let's say and finger the last 8 measures. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Now. E flat, hold, C, D, E flat, hold, hold. E flat, F, E flat, C, A, B flat, hold, hold. Let's play those last 8 starting right after the breath mark. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, now we're ready to go all the way through this. Make sure you work out these sections until you're really comfortable with them, because this is a grade. So spend a lot of time doing the 8 measure sections before going through the whole piece. Here we go from the beginning. Check your key signature. All B's are flat, all E's are flat. 1, 2, here we go. And you can keep backing that up and going through that until you have that completely worked out. And let's look back up at the top of the page, and let's review the new note that we had on this page. This was your A on the second space. It's fingered thumb 1, 2, and the right hand pinky. It sounds like this. Okay, play that with Taylor. Ready? Now. All right, so now we're done with page 11. Keep backing these videos up and going over the fundamentals and going over the new notes until you have these completely worked out.